Hi, I'm Ashley, and I will be presenting my advocacy project. Oh, okay. My topic for this project is continuing of DACA protections to children immigrants. Summary: DACA, Deferred Action to Childhood Arrivals, is the saving grace for children immigrants of this country to get work permits and protection from deportation. This is connected to the DREAM Act for Dreamers, Development Relief and Education for Alien Minors Act. Requirements of DACA are the following. Under age 31 as of June 15, 2012, you can come to the U.S. before their 16th birthday. You have continuously lived in the U.S. from June 15, 2007 until present. You were physically present in the U.S. on June 15, 2012, and at the time of the application, you came to the U.S. without valid documents before June 15, 2012, or your lawful status expired as of June 15, 2012. You are currently studying, or you graduated from high school or earned your GED certificate completion, or have been honorably discharged from Coast Guard or military, and you have not been convicted of felonies. People who are recipients of DACA are members of our society. They are our healthcare physicians, our teachers, members of armed forces serving our country, our neighbors, and the friends that ourselves we all grew up in schools with, and consider this country to be their home country. Organization I want to partner with, they named their organization Young Center for Immigrant Children's Rights after their first child immigrant, Young Zen, who fought with advocates and many lawyers for the right to remain in this country in his 14 to 15 years of age. And he committed self-harm in the airport that was going to send him back to China from Chicago. He banged his head on the wall with injury, and due with a influence of the situation he's running from criminal human trafficking group that sent him and was doomed to be killed upon returning to China. He did end up graduating from a university and studying biology. So, reasons why I chose this organization is that they prioritize the safety of unaccompanied immigrant children, and two, they serve and advocate for their safety and well-being for every immigrant child every step of the way, whether they are fleeing from violence, trafficking, abuse, and extreme poverty. Possible opponents of my advocacy. There is a current opposition in case before Judge Andrew Hannon in the Southern Texas District from July 2021, and 9 other Republican states have ruled DACA as unlawful and blocked local governments from approving new applications for the program. Other opponents may be government officials that are against spending money in health and wellness into immigrant children, xenophobia, individuals like Donald Trump and his followers, and so on. Outcomes of this advocacy project can be breaking biases of immigrants in our country, informing impactful contributions that former DACA students bring to our country in terms of giving back to the communities and becoming leaders and innovators. Expectations for the project: to grow and learn more about different family cultures that we have been supporting and continue to support here in the communities of the U.S. More informational statistics on excuse me, how many DACA students we have currently on hand, how many have graduated, gone off to higher education, what are the rights they currently do have, and what are some rights that they are still fighting for change. I chose 3 advocacy targets, traductors and translators that can support and share stories of DACA students and or their families and a personal experience on why to coming to the U.S. Politicians, lawmakers, judges, that come from foreign backgrounds as first, second, or third generations that would not be here today if it weren't for their families bringing them over. The young immigrant students, to empower them to use their political freedom of speech and protest to be involved in pioneering the rights of future children immigrants to an education and the rights to work in this country. I would suggest that there is something that needs to be done to defend the rights of immigrant children coming to the country, because it is under threat and is a bipartisan issue right now current with Congress. We can get creative by involving success stories of people from DACA programs to be a testament in good that comes from this program. highlighting achievements in the science fields, education realm, engineering, medicines that are contributed by immigrant to now U.S. citizens, empowering minority citizens currently to use their political power in voting season and talk to local senators' concerns on continuing DACA, and make petitions or GoFundMe's against stopping DACA against the stopping of DACA available online by social media, and get local news anchors involved in the issue. That is all I have. Thank you for listening.